What will it mean today for women all over the world to see Malala walking out smiling, waving to nurses 3 months after she was shot in the head?
I think it's going to be a great day of celebration for all those activists around the world who are campaigning so hard for the rights of Muslim women, and in particular for women across the world and for girls' education. What Malala did was that she single-handedly helped to highlight the cause of the importance of girls' education, where today globally 32 million girls are still denied from having an education. But what Malala also did was that she highlighted the inhumanity and brutality of the Taliban, who fundamentally oppose, as part of their ideology, they oppose the civilizing effect that women have on society. And what evidence has shown time and time again is that when women are excluded from the public sphere, religious fanaticism increases, corruption increases, and poverty increases within a society. So that is why the Taliban were so against women's education, because they know by educating girls, you're empowering women. By empowering women, you are strengthening societies. So for many of us across the world, we are celebrating that Malala has once again highlighted the cause of women's rights and girls' education.
And does it hold more symbolism too? Because she's effectively a child. She wrote the blog about growing up in her community when she was 11, and she's now only 15. Does that add to things?
Absolutely. I work with young Muslim British women in this country, and I know personally that the story of Malala has inspired thousands of young girls in this country. And what Malala did was tell the women that at the end of the day, as a woman, nobody gives you power or will give you your rights on a plate. You have to go out and fight for your rights. You're going to have to go out and reclaim your rights. So for a lot of young girls, they have truly found Malala's story to be an inspirational one, and I hope it will encourage girls across the world. We know it's girls predominantly who are denied the most basic and fundamental human rights. I hope it will encourage lots of girls across the world, including the UK, to stand up and fight for their rights.
It's very topical at the moment, given the rape case in India that we're watching play out in the courts. Do you think violence is becoming more prolific, or there's just a groundswell at the moment of making it more transparent and holding people to account?
I think it's probably a bit of both, actually. I think rape I think it is increasing, but I think what's more disturbing is the fact that our attitude towards rape, where we're still blaming the victim, is predominantly present, whether it's in India and Pakistan, or whether even in this country. In this country alone, we still know that a high percentage of people will still be blaming the victims, depending on what the woman is wearing, what she was doing, or how she was behaving, or what time she was going out the house. We still blame the victim, and that's got to stop. Even in Pakistan today, there was a case of a 9-year-old girl who was gang raped, and sadly, there were no arrests. There have been no demonstrations. We still are very much at the beginning of really trying to say we've got a no to rape, no to violence against women and girls. In the 21st century, this should just not be happening at all.
And does it also have to start with the schooling of boys at a young age and teaching them better messages? I know a lot of women today have said that yes, Malala has a great deal of courage, but her message wouldn't have been possible to get out without the support of her father.
Absolutely. I don't think we can talk about empowering girls or talking about girls' education if we do not educate boys about the importance of women's rights. For me, Malala's father, Ziauddin, he's a really great role model. I know of cases in the UK, for example, where there have been fathers who have taken their own daughters out of education, have forced them into marriages, and I hope that Ziauddin has inspired those fathers in this country that, look, young girls can play a pivotal role in our societies. Educating girls is so important, and I hope that he has inspired lots of other men in this country too.